Good morning guys, it is about 8 AM and first things first, a smoothie. I always just crave a big old smoothie first thing in the morning, so let's head downstairs and get to making one of them. So I'm putting in so far one frozen banana, a handful of blueberries, also some frozen raspberries, and because I've made some almond milk yesterday, I've got some of the almond meal left over, which I always keep for lots of different things. You can bake with it, make cookies with it, and I also like to add some to my smoothies for a punch of protein. It also makes it taste really peanut buttery, so if you like a peanut butter banana smoothie, this is a really great way to use up if you're making your own almond milk, or if you just have some almond meal left over and you don't want to use peanut butter because it's usually filled with a bunch of sweeteners and salt. Some chia seeds. This is flaxseed. I grind it up, I pre-grind it and keep some of it in this little tub just so it's easier to digest for the body, because then the oils are released. And this is really great stuff, especially for vegans, because it's got tons of all of the omegas in it. Cacao nibs, just because obviously this makes it taste amazing. And here I have some soaked dates. This is because dates tend to be a little bit dry and tough, and they don't blend well and they get a bit gritty, so I soak them and it makes them nice and mushy and makes the whole smoothie just a lot sweeter without all the bits in it. Some, excuse me, some blackstrap molasses. And I think I'm going to add a handful of spinach into this one as well. I always just have a look at what I have in my cupboards and my fridge and my freezer and just pile a bunch of stuff in. It's never the same unless I find a particularly good recipe that I like. But I just bung in whatever I've got. I also like to just put in a mix of some superfood powders, so let's see what we've got today. I'm going to add some maca for a nice malty flavour, some ashwagandha, which balances the hormones, a little bit of pine pollen, and I think some wheatgrass today. I always like to put a green powder in, whether it's chlorella or spirulina. I really can't talk. I always like to put a little bit of green powder, whether it's spirulina, chlorella or wheatgrass. Greens are just so good for you. Get them in wherever you can, right? And that is my concoction. And that is my concoction for today. I always feel a little bit like a witch when I make this. It's like a potion. When I was a kid, my favorite game was just to go into my mom's bathroom and make up a bunch of potions in her sink with whatever I could find. And it always takes me back to that whenever I make a smoothie. So I'm gonna blend this up with some water, I think. Sometimes I use almond milk, but today I'm just gonna use a little bit of water to blend it up. Now before I drink my smoothie, first thing is first in the morning, I drink a little bit of my apple cider vinegar drink. So I make this up with a little bit of apple cider vinegar and some lemon juice, and then I top it up with some filtered water. And this is about a week's worth, and then I'll drink a little bit of this every morning because it's really great for the skin, it's really great for the immunity, and really great for your body. It kind of like is a first morning detox for your whole body, and it gets your digestive system really working very well as well. So you need to have it first thing before anything else, even before water. So that is first thing. Cheers. really do have to down it in one because it's not the most pleasant of things. You can obviously add sweeteners and make it into a more delicious drink, but I'd rather just like take it in a shot, get it over and done with, and then move on to my delicious smoothie. So now for the taste test. Really, really good. I think it's really difficult to get a smoothie wrong. When I make smoothies for other people, they often are like, every time your smoothies are so good, but honestly, how can it not be good? As long as you've got your sweet, your savory, and your sour mixed kind of equally, then you're good. Fruit just tastes amazing. Just like put a bunch of fruit together, it's gonna be good. Anyway, so it's this time of morning where I have my breakfast and I also give Winnie her breakfast. Now lunchtime, and I thought I would just come down and see what I've got in the fridge to eat today. I'm thinking that yesterday I made some recipes for the ebook, and one of them was a burger recipe, and I've got some of the burger mix left over, and I'm thinking I might make them into like falafel style balls, but without being falafel, like burger balls, and make like a salad Buddha bowl kind of thing for lunch. I've got a few salady bits here, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just going to heat up the pan a little bit here and put some coconut oil in, I think. So for this recipe, it was actually a fat-free recipe, but I think instead of baking them, I'm just going to fry them because it'll be a lot quicker and I'm quite hungry. So I'm going to put a little bit of coconut oil in there, make this into little balls and just fry them lightly till they heat up. They're just frying away. They don't need to be cooked because all the ingredients are already cooked. They just need to be heated up. So I'm just going to lightly fry them on either side and then add it to a salad bowl that I'm going to make up. So these guys are frying away, and I have added a bunch of spinach, raw spinach, to a bowl, and I've chopped up some cucumber, tomato, and half of an avocado, which I'm going to add to that, and then put in some sauerkraut, kimchi, some red cabbage, some seeds, and I think that's going to be the base of my salad. And I've just remembered that I have some sprouts that I had sprouted last week, just some mung bean sprouts, and I'm going to add these to the top as well. So all in all, this is a pretty gut-healthy salad. There's lots of fermented foods in here, it's all raw, and I'm really looking forward to eating it. So I've just noticed that I've got the tiniest amount of hummus left in here, which I'm gonna spread on here to make like a creamy dressing, because I can't really be bothered to make my own dressing at the moment and I don't have one pre-made up. So I'm just gonna add this to add a little bit of moisture. So I've added the burger balls and this is turning into a pretty substantial salad.
try it. It looks pretty good to me. This is a pretty hefty bowl. That is good. I think I'm gonna sit and watch a YouTube video or two while I eat this, because that's what I like to do on my lunch break, and then get back to work. So usually after lunch I fancy something a little bit sweet. So I'm gonna make my Instagram famous maca cacao today for a little bit, because I'm really full. I don't want to eat something sweet, but I just want that sweet taste. So to make a sweet drink just hits that sweet tooth, which I don't have a massive sweet tooth, but usually it's about lunchtime. Afterwards I fancy something a little bit chocolatey, so that's what we're gonna make now. And to this I'm going to be adding the last of my homemade almond milk. I actually made a blend of spices that I've never tried before for a recipe for the blog, which by the time this video goes up, so the blog post will be up tomorrow on the blog. I'll link it down below as soon as it's live. I'm going to add this spice to this drink because I think it will go really well. I'm just going to see how it works out. It might taste really great. I think it's going to taste really good. So the recipe on the blog is going to be my pumpkin pie recipe, so check it out. Link will be down below. So creamy and so good. Okay, let's try it. Whoa. Excuse the steam. I've got my diffuser on, but oh yeah, that experiment definitely worked. Oh my gosh, that tastes so good. It's so creamy. Oh my gosh, this is perfect for winter. Oh, that is so good.
Rends les choses faciles et sèche-moi ces larmes de crocodile.